you would always want to be on the side of having good credit.
Do you think it pays to have good credit? Why do you think Americans are in so much trouble today? If you look at the results and articles that's out there in the world, Americans, we're in the most credit card debt there ever is. I think it just passed like $1.2 trillion and things like that. Do you think it's the economy, or is it just consumers themselves putting themselves in a bind? What is your opinion?
Well, I know you've looked at it. You're right. It's 1.2 trillion. It's been a slow process. We've steadily increased credit card debt. There's really kind of, I think, three different things going on. One, we've moved into a spending culture.
Yep.
Television advertising, they're beating us to death, telling us what we want and what we need. They encourage us to spend more than they have. And then, of course, now with social media, you're always seeing what other people have, other people do. You want the same thing. So we have a spending culture. Two, we don't have a savings culture anymore. I'm clearly older than you. And so when I was growing up, my parents got me a savings account. They wanted me to do savings. In the 1970s, the savings rate was 11%. Now it's 3.6%.
Wow.
Yeah. The third thing is they've made the credit card accessible, easy to use, and they encourage you to use it. So you got the spending culture, the decline of savings, and they're banging on you every day. Use that credit card. I went to a movie over the weekend, and there's no ticket office anymore. You go in, you got to use your credit card to buy the tickets. So there's a lot of places you do business. It's cashless, or they're encouraging you to use the credit card.
Absolutely. Well, in your viewpoint, I know you deal with a lot of people who get in these bad situations. What are some of the most common types of accounts that people usually have to end up trying to negotiate to settle? Is it credit cards, I would assume, or is it more related to personal loans? What is like the top type of account there is that people need to end up settling?
It's the credit card.
Yep.
There is personal loans, and that's increased, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
The pay now, buy now, pay later loan. It's also new on the front. Medical debt is out there, but credit card is far and away. You mentioned the number 1.2 trillion.
Yep.
That's a correct number. There are 82 million Americans with credit card debt. And at any given time, Chris, somewhere around 12, 13, 14% of that 82 million are delinquent on one account.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a lawyer, not a mathematician, but I think 13% of it was 29%.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of people out there were struggling. And make no mistake, the inflation we had for a couple of years and the economy slowing down a little bit, it makes it even tighter because people don't have the cushion they had, say, 20, 30 years ago, or that cushion was eaten up by inflation.
Yeah.
So there's no question. It's people are saving less. They've got credit card debt, and it's just a more difficult situation.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. If you wish to be a guest on our podcast, visit StirgusCreditRepair.com and click the podcast page to schedule an episode. If you need help with your credit, you can also sign up at StirgusCreditRepair.com and start your free trial today.
Stirgus Credit Repair. Stirgus Credit Repair. If you want a new house, call us.